So, we've already touched on Shemar Stewart, Shavon Revel Damien Martinez, and Tetairoa McMillan, but let's take a deeper dive into their skill sets, backgrounds, and what they would bring to the Cowboys roster. Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. I'm super excited to bring you some exciting updates today as we dive into the latest Cowboys news ahead of the 2025 NFL Draft. Let's begin by talking more about Shemar Stewart, the defensive tackle out of Texas A&M. As we mentioned earlier, Stewart stands at 6'5" and 305 pounds, and his size alone is enough to get your attention. But what makes him even more special is the combination of his power and agility. The NFL is a league that rewards explosive athletes, and Stewart has shown time and time again that he can be a game changer when he gets the chance to attack the backfield. His burst off the line is one of the best in this draft class, and his quickness for his size is what really separates him from other defensive linemen. On tape, you'll see Stewart blow through offensive linemen with his strength and his technical skills. His hand placement is excellent, allowing him to shed blockers with ease, and he's got that patented swim move that leaves offensive tackles grasping at air. One thing Stewart could improve on, though, is his consistency. He has flashes of brilliance, but he sometimes struggles with staying engaged when he faces double teams or if the offensive lineman gets his hands on him early in the play. However, with the right coaching staff and development, that could easily be fixed. The Cowboys, under defensive coordinator Dan Quinn, have become known for developing defensive linemen into elite talents, and Stewart could be the next big name to emerge under their tutelage. Imagine pairing Stewart with the already established stars in Dallas defense, like Micah Parsons and DeMarcus Lawrence. The Cowboys have made significant strides in their defensive front, but a player like Stewart could help solidify that unit and create a true pass rush that would be feared by any quarterback. The Cowboys have long been known for having a strong defense, but adding someone with the talent and potential of Stewart would take them from good to great. If Stewart's motor is consistently running at full throttle, there's no doubt he could be an anchor for the Cowboys' defense for years to come. Now, let's turn our attention to Shavon Revel, the wide receiver from Georgia Tech, a name that has been making waves across NFL draft boards. When you look at Revel's game, what stands out the most is his ability to stretch the field vertically. His speed is blistering, one of the fastest players in this entire draft class, and his ability to burn past defensive backs in a straight line makes him a legitimate deep threat. But don't let that speed fool you into thinking that's all he brings to the table. Revel has more than just speed, he's got a versatile skill set that could really help the Cowboys' offense. In addition to his deep ball ability, Revel's agility in tight spaces is impressive as well. He can make defenders miss in the open field, and once he gets the ball in his hands, he's a threat to take it the distance. What's more is his ability to make contested catches, which is vital in the NFL. It's one thing to be fast, but it's another to have the ball skills and hands to make difficult catches when the game is on the line. Revel checks both boxes, and that's why scouts have become so high on him. Now, let's talk about what this would mean for the Cowboys. As we all know, the Cowboys' receiving corps has been a bit of a mixed bag over the years. CeeDee Lamb has been the unquestioned number one guy, but Michael Gallup's production has fluctuated since his knee injury, and other options like Brandon Cooks have been hit or miss. Revel would be an immediate upgrade and could fill that burner role that the Cowboys have lacked since the days of Dez Bryant and deep threat receivers like Roy Williams. A key aspect of any successful offense is balance, and with Dak Prescott as the quarterback, the Cowboys need to give him as many weapons as possible. Adding a player like Revel to pair with Lamb gives the Cowboys the ability to stretch the field and put pressure on opposing defenses. His ability to run a clean route tree while also having the physicality to win contested catches means he could be a reliable go-to guy on third down, in the red zone, and in the clutch moments of a game. If Revel's development continues the way it has been trending, We could see him quickly becoming one of the top wide receivers in this class, and for Dallas, that would be a game-changing pick in the first or second round of the 2025 draft. Next up, let's dive deeper into Damien Martinez, the running back from Oregon State. Now, Damien Martinez is a player who has steadily risen up draft boards because of his complete game. He's a rare blend of size, power, and vision that makes him a true workhorse back. At 6'1" and 215 pounds, Martinez is a powerful back, but he's also incredibly nimble for his size. What makes him stand out among other running backs in this draft class is his ability to balance power with finesse. Martinez doesn't shy away from contact, he embraces it. He's a punishing runner who can break tackles and pick up extra yards after contact. But what really separates him from other big backs is his ability to make defenders miss in tight spaces. Whether it's with a quick cut or a stiff arm, he's capable of getting to the second level and turning a short gain into a big one. What's also crucial for NFL running backs is the ability to be effective in the passing game, and Martinez has shown that he can be a versatile weapon out of the backfield. His ability to catch passes and gain yardage in the open field is a key asset in today's NFL, where running backs are required to be much more than just a rushing threat. Now, why does this matter for the Cowboys? Well, the Cowboys have one of the best running backs in the NFL in Tony Pollard, but they've lacked that true bell cow back who can grind out yards on early downs, especially in short yardage and goal line situations. That's where Martinez could come in. He's the type of back who can carry the load on first and second down, wear down defenses, and allow Pollard to come in and make big plays in the passing game or as a change of pace back. With the Cowboys' offensive line looking solid in recent years, adding a player like Martinez would give them a potent running attack to complement their aerial assault. Imagine the balance between Pollard's explosive speed and Martinez's bruising style. Defenses wouldn't know what hit them. Martinez could be a perfect fit for the Cowboys, especially when considering their current need for a running back who can carry the ball 20-25 times a game. Pollard and Martinez would form one of the most dynamic backfields in the NFL, and that's something any team would love to have. Finally, let's talk about Tetairoa McMillan, the cornerback from Michigan State, who has been flying under the radar for many casual fans but is quickly becoming a favorite of scouts. McMillan has great size at 6'0" and 200 pounds, which gives him the ability to match up against bigger, more physical wide receivers, but it's his fluidity and agility that really make him stand out. He's not just a big, strong cornerback. McMillan has incredible footwork and a natural ability to mirror wide receivers throughout their routes. Whether it's covering a speedster or a big-bodied wideout, McMillan has the physicality to jam at the line and the agility to stay with his man downfield. What makes McMillan even more intriguing is his playmaking ability. He's not just a guy who can stick with his receiver and prevent completions, he's a guy who can create turnovers. McMillan has an excellent sense of timing, and he's made a habit of jumping routes and making big plays on the ball. His ability to read the quarterback's eyes and jump passes is something that could be extremely valuable for the Cowboys' defense, which already has one of the best ball-hawking cornerbacks in the NFL in Trevon Diggs. With the Cowboys having needs in the secondary, McMillan could be the perfect complement to Diggs. While Diggs is known for his high-risk, high-reward style, McMillan could be the more steady, reliable corner who locks down his side of the field and provides a stable presence in the back end. With McMillan, the Cowboys could move closer to having one of the most dangerous secondaries in the NFL.